Greetings, fellow geeks. Welcome to another episode of Geeks Like Me with me, Draken.
And I'm Syke.
And today we're going to have a little bit of a Rage Roundup, basically. Yeah. So Rage 2017 is just around the corner, and yeah, we're gonna just have a little bit of a chat about what we're expecting to see at Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, before we get into this Rage, I think we should also just look back at the previous Rage.
Yeah.
Maybe just look at how that went and just speak about how we felt about that, so we can really compare them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last year's Rage was busy. It was big. The numbers have been steadily increasing. Ticket sales were again as high as ever.
It was their biggest Rage. They had over 34,000 visitors coming to Rage. So yeah, it was a very successful Rage in that sense.
Yeah. And as always, the land tickets were also again up in 2,500 tickets or something silly.
Yeah.
So massive Rage, massive event, and from the Geeks side, they did a couple new things. So what did you think about that?
Yeah. So last year's Rage, what really impressed me, like every other year at Rage, your artist alley was kind of mixed with the rest of the things. Your merchandising stalls, with your like geek things like your cards, your comics, they were pretty much with the rest of the things. So you had to walk through thousands of like other stalls to get to that geek stall you want. And I go to Rage more for that than for the gaming. So that's more my scene. And last year they actually almost kept it separate. They had a whole complete alley on the side where you had almost want to say a geek flea market, if you'd call it that. Where they had the merchandisers and they had the artist alley and they had a separate stage for the cosplayers, which the cosplayers obviously went, woo, we have our own, we feel special. Okay, but it was epic. It was a great thing from my point of view that Rage did. To include that made it bigger, and they put the cosplayers on one side so that everybody that can do the cosplay, the cosplayers weren't rushed for anything. They could get judged at their point. They had one stage all to themselves where they could do their performance, walk around, and all those things. So from my side, I think that was an absolute, piece of brilliance from Rage.
And I popped in there, and it did it. As you said, it felt so much bigger. It felt so much more welcoming. It wasn't that they were just thrown into a corner and just make it work. You know what I mean? It was really nice, actually.
So I know there was I think 11 or so gaming developers, South African gaming developers last year at Rage.
Yes.
But do you feel that there was something lacking?
Yeah. Look, again, it was, according to everything else, it was the biggest Rage so far. And yeah, we had a load of local developers there, and they had really good software to show, and it was very impressive. But when it came down to the external developers, the international developers, Megarom was out there busy, representing for everyone. So you had Megarom saying, we have these games coming, and that was it. There was nothing from Ubisoft really to say, listen, here, games, this is what we do, we're doing something epic, please, trying to grab some kind of attention. There was nothing. PlayStation also had their little stall, but again, that's all suppliers. It's not the game developers. So they weren't quite there as much. And one thing that really bothered me, it really does, and I know it shouldn't because I'm an adult, but I miss Nintendo. I really do. I love Nintendo. I mean, my 3DS is my best friend. So, the idea that there wasn't an actual Nintendo stand was quite a bummer. It was. Although, one thing that was a little impressive from last year was they really stepped up their esports game. I mean, they had Heroes of the Storm tournament. They had the usual LoL and Dota, the Counter-Strike and Call of Duty. Yes. So they had all of these esports out there. They were all busy playing. So that has been slowly progressing, and that's very nice to see. But I feel like last year the developers just weren't all quite there. It was a little disappointing. Hardware, though. Hardware was great. They were everywhere. And again, I know that for a lot of people, this is like, okay. But those like Corsair, Cooler Master, Lenovo was out. They all had these big stands, massive stands, and they were busy showing off new gear. And it was very immersive when it comes to when it comes to the hardware side. Walking in there, talking to the people, seeing the hardware, it was mind blowing. It was really cool to see.
Okay. So this year is their 15th.
Yes.
15th anniversary for Rage. What do you expect to see at Rage this year? What are you looking forward to seeing?
For me, obviously Assassin's Creed is being released, and like everyone knows this, Assassin's Creed Origin, yay! So that is going to be a must on the card. And the Switch, yes, because actually, the recent stats have shown that the Nintendo Switch outsold the PS4 in the first couple weeks of sales.
I've actually played with the Switch. It's pretty entertaining.
It is so great, and that's the thing. The sales are doing good. The interest is there, so I'm really hoping they come out. Well, I'm expecting it at least. I'm expecting them to come out and go, yes, this is why we're getting all this hype. You know, those are the two biggest things I'm saying that are definitely going to be there. They have to. You know, if they didn't, it would be they'd be letting themselves down a little, if you ask me. Other than that, look, there's going to be a Destiny as well. Destiny 2 came out earlier this month. Yes. Destiny 2 came out, and everyone's obviously losing their mind, so they're going to be there. It's a fantastic game. Lots of hype. So those are my three biggest things that are definitely going to be there. What about yourself?
Well, I always go to Rage for the cosplay. Being a cosplayer, ex-cosplayer, I'll cosplay again one day. But I go there for the cosplays because on the cosplay calendar, that is one of the biggest cosplay competitions is at Rage. And the guys have stepped it up every single year. Last year was phenomenal. Not just the outfits, but I mean, for the first time you had like the skits, the actual skits, the cosplay skits were so powerful and so good. So every year that happens, it just raises the level of cosplay. People have to be better at their crafting. People have to be better at their skits to be able to actually be crowned, you know, the cosplayer of the year at Rage, or the Rage cosplayer of the year. So that's the one thing. And then obviously all the merchandisers, you know, I go to Rage to go buy stuff because I like it, you know, and see you know, other people and new faces.
Yeah.
You know, people who walk into Rage for the first time and they're like, you know, dumbstruck, and they see people in costume, and they see games, and they see this. That experience for me is always good. And then also, there's one thing that I'm looking forward to buying at Rage, and I'm looking for a Vaporeon plushie. Like, that is the one thing. If I could find that at Rage, I would be very, very happy to get my Vaporeon plushie, because I am a big Pokemon Go fan, and Vaporeon is like my, you know, it has to sit here.
Yeah, if you know where he can get a Vaporeon plushie, please contact us.
Yeah, because I want my Vaporeon plushie.
Yeah.
Or Articuno, or both.
There we go. Yeah, just make and we'll get pins and everything. They'll be your sidekicks for the rest of the convention. What do you think?
Yes. So, and you want to go and buy anything there? If there's one thing that you want to, hope you can find at Rage.
Yes, I'm dying to pick up some new games from Nintendo. But other than that, what I really am looking forward to buying is I need to buy myself. I really want to buy myself a 1080. It's GeForce card, NVIDIA, beautiful card, and as you know, Rage has always got the best specials. So I sit and I wait. My wallet is normally very happy because it's full. Because I save, and then when October comes around, it weeps because I'm definitely going to go buy myself a 1080 like yesterday. I'm also looking at buying. I want to get a Corsair water cooler. That's one of the things I've been thinking about. And then other than that, plushies. Why not?
Plushies.
Comic books. Yes, that's also another thing. Comic books. I'm so looking forward to getting some comic books
and badges.
Yes.
Every year at Rage, I collect badges. Like, that's my thing. My bag, if you see it, is like,
Yeah.
that's mostly from Rage. So every year at Rage, it's like a tradition. I go to a store, I go, this badge, that badge, go to the next one, that badge, that badge. And one of these days, I'm going to start having a bag this big.
Make your sash.
Yeah, for my badge sash. Okay. Okay, so this year, guys, we are actually going to be at Rage, not just as Rage goers, but thanks to the guys from Rage, we actually have media passes. So we're going to cover the event. Yeah, for you guys to actually watch. And we're planning something a little different, okay, but we can't tell you what it is. You're going to have to, like, keep watching to see what we get up to at Rage. Right. Yeah, and that pretty much...
Yeah, that sums it up. Again, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of you. If you see us there, please come on through, say hi, maybe get on camera, give us a shout out to your mom, and yeah, definitely come on through.
Yeah.
So
Come say hi to us, chat to us, tell us what you liked about Rage, and share it with us, share the experience with us.
Yes, so as always, you should, if you like this, share, like, and
subscribe.
There we go. So yes, that's all from us. I'm Syke.
I'm Draken.
Game on.
And Geek on.